Hello my lovely, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm making a condolence card with the new stamp set that I received in my subscription box from Alexandra Renke. The stamp is called Rayher with love, and it's from the Memories line that's just out from them. A beautiful line. So first of all I measured on the card, but then I decided to use this gold cardstock, or actually it's just paper, and I decided to clear emboss on the paper. I don't have one of those anti-static pads, I just used talcum powder, and I've attached two stamps on the plate and stamping with Versamark ink, and double stamping just to make sure everything's fine. And later on I'll be adding another stamp at the bottom, but first of all let's emboss this one, and using clear embossing powder. It's coming out slowly, so it's taking a moment. So this is just a quick card, and I would love to do more videos on the projects I make, but I'm still finding it very hard to sit down for longer periods, and so I'm happy if I get my projects done, and editing the films and doing voiceovers and such like is very strenuous for me still. So please bear with me, and also I'm working on my equipment still. It will be better in the long run, but for the moment this is all I can do. I do hope you like what you see anyway. I do have lots of ideas. I have lots of video footage that I filmed, and I will get around to it one day, I'm sure. In the meantime, I do love watercolors. I'm reading a lot about it, and it'll come along soon. So as you can see, I'm embossing the next part of the grass now, and what I'm planning to do is to cut the panel out of this paper and glue it to the front of the card, just to make it simple. But before that I will use the Distress Oxide inks from Rayher by Holtz in the colors Walnut Stain, Ground Expresso and Black Soot, to blend the colors into the background. I am not trying to achieve a gradient of any sort. I just want to have a little bit of a variation in the colors in the background. So that's why you see me dipping into the black and the darker colors, the Ground Espresso, even though I'm here at the top. If I wanted a gradient, then that would be the lightest color. The brush I'm using is one of those very fine cosmetic brushes. Off screen I die cut some embellishments for the inside of the card that I will show you in some pictures later, and I also made a matching envelope with the same stamp and same embossing, but with gold powder from Rayher, that you will also see at the end. Out of the same paper I also cut a small panel to go on the inside of the card to write my message on. And the effect comes now. When you rub the pigment off with the cloth, the embossing reveals the paper underneath, and I'm also cleaning the brush on a piece of paper that I have underneath. So here's the outside of the card finished. As you can see, because the paper is quite thin and I used Distress Oxide inks, the glue that I used wet the oxides, and it went matte. So don't use the Nuvo or any wet glue on the thin paper if you used distress oxides. So in the end I had to go over it again to make it look good, and you can still see the traces of where the glue is, but I sent it as is anyway, so you live and learn, don't you? I will leave you with a couple of clips of the close-ups of the embossing, and then a couple of photos of the little angel that I put in for the deceased person, and of course to remind the recipient that there will be another angel watching over her from now. I do hope you liked my little card video, and if you did, please leave a like, and any comments or questions that you have, please leave them down below and I will get right back to you. I would appreciate it very much if you click the bell when you subscribe. If you do, please do, so you can see my next upload. Until then, take care of yourself, do what you love, and thank you so much for watching. Bye for now. Ta-da!